Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a fabulous day. Y'all, let's do another Christmas gift idea. Stay tuned. So here is what we're going to be making today, guys. We are going to be making yet another fabulous Christmas gift that people will actually want. This isn't one of those gifts that'll be tossed into a closet or stuck away in a drawer. This is a gift that will actually be used. And the beauty of this, remember, we are trying to keep our gift making cost at $5 or below. So our goal is to give some wonderful, posh, and elegant looking Christmas gifts that don't break the bank, because during this time of COVID, we want to make our dollars stretch as far as they can, but we want to be able to give some exquisite gifts. And look at this exquisite packaging. It is so elegant and so upscale. And I have a Velcro closure on this little bag. And when you open it, guys, it's so simple. We're just going to fill our bag with a variety of different flavored teas. Now, I'm not a hot tea drinker, but I love to make tea and I love to drink tea. So for me, receiving tea is a perfect gift. And I'm sure we all know a tea drinker. And this is a perfect little something for that tea drinker. This is perfect as a gift to anyone that you might want a gift for. It's so easy to make and so inexpensive. This gift, guys, we're able to make this one for under $1. So let's get started. Okay, so we are going to need a scoreboard, and we need a piece that measures 7 by 12. And what I have done, I am still using that wrapping paper because I wanted to make sure that I used all of the sheet. So I didn't want any scrap. And then I lined it with just some regular cardstock, so the inside of the bag will be cute as well. So what I have is a 12 by 7 inch piece. So on the 7-inch side, I'm going to score at 2, rotate it to the opposite 7, and score at 2. Then I'm going to place it in on the 12-inch side, and I am going to score at 5 and at 7. And then we need to fold and burnish all of our scores. And this is going to be one of those quick and easy projects that you can do in just a matter of minutes, but you end up with something oh so fabulous. And I forgot to mention that the way that I attached these two sheets of paper together, I stuck my wrapping paper to a piece of cardstock, and I used my Elmer's spray adhesive, and I went outside to spray this. Don't spray indoors because this is toxic if inhaled. So make sure that you're in a well-ventilated area, preferably outside. So now that we have our scores folded and burnished, we're going to have the center section here. These are the tabs that we need to cut out. So I am going to go up to the score mark, drag straight down, and then I'll just angle in. And then I'm going to reduce this in size just a little bit. We'll come over to this side and we're going to do the same thing. So go up to the score mark, drag straight down, angle in, drag straight down, angle in, and reduce. So then what I want to do is I want to take 2 of my panels and just reduce them in size. So I am going to reduce the width of these to about 1/2 of an inch. And I'm doing this because I need glue flaps, but I don't want all of that bulk interfering with me being able to close the bag. So that's all that I did. I simply reduced those flaps to about 1/2 inch. Now we can put this together. So I am going to take my glue. I'm going to go ahead and just place glue all over this because I'm going to have to place glue on it anyway. I'm going to bring this panel up and align it with the bottom, just like that. Make sure it sticks. And then I'm going to go ahead and just place my glue on my glue panel here. And I'll take this piece and I'm just going to smush it around in that glue just a little bit because I want to make sure that I have glue all over this. And then I'm going to make sure that when I'm sticking it, I am making sure that the tops are aligned. I'm going to use my paper towel just to clean up some of that glue. And then I'll go in with my bone folder and just make sure that I have a really good stick on this. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Like I said, this is a super easy project, but it makes for a fabulous presentation. So I could probably put rocks in this bag and it would look cute because the presentation is really, really top-notch. So now I'm going to take some glue, place my glue on that flap. Go ahead and get some in that corner. Then I'll take this piece and I'm just going to roll it around in that glue a little bit because I want to make sure that I have glue all over that piece. Then I'll take it, match it at the top. Then I'll go on the inside with my bone folder and get that nice and stuck. And if you have any overhang on the bottom, which I do have just a little bit, I'm just going to trim it off with my scissors and even that up. So now we have our sweet little bag. And all I'm going to do at this point is I am going to take my bag. This is my front because my flaps are in the back. So I'm going to take my bag and just pinch a little bit, not all the way down, just a little. Then I'll take my tea bags and I'm just going to go ahead and drop those in. And I'm putting 5 tea bags in mine. You can put more. You can also add a little bit of shredded paper to the inside for that cuteness. Then I'm just going to close that like that. And so now I have some strips that are 1 inch wide, and I haven't, and I freehand cut these. So basically I'm just going to freehand cut again. And I am just going to remove some of that paper. I already have some tape on the back, so I'm just going to take these, fold them to get that crease, and now I can take it and put it on my bag just like that. And we'll get that stuck down on that side, and now we'll do the front as well. So I'm just going to cut that off. That's going to fit. I can trim just a little bit more. And now I'll take this, going to give it a fold. And then I'll take it and I'm going to place it down just like that. And use my bone folder to get it nice and stuck. And now we have a sweet little topper to our bag. All right, guys, so we have our Great Pumpkin Challenge winners to be announced. Here are the 5 pumpkins that were in the finals. Those were just fantastic. I mean, you guys are so creative. And like I said, I am so glad that I didn't have to choose the winner. You guys chose. And here are your winners. First place, second place, and third place. Congratulations, guys. Your pumpkins were awesome. And thank you so much to everyone who participated in this pumpkin challenge. I have another wonderful challenge that I will be announcing pretty soon. And I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this, just as you had fun with the pumpkins. So thank you, everyone. Winners, please check the description box on how you need to claim your prize. And to everyone else, be on the lookout for the next upcoming challenge. So I am going to bring in my Velcro dot and just take the Velcro dot, place it on the inside. Make sure I get that stuck. And these are the only size Velcro dots that I have, so you could use a smaller one if you wanted to, but I have the jumbos, so I'm using those. And now I'll just pinch that closed so that the Velcro dot actually catches. And we have this cute little bag, but we aren't finished because I want to add a bow. And then I want to add just a sweet little sentiment. So I am going to add my bow. I'm going to place some hot glue on the back. And I am going to just place it right there. And guys, I finally invested in a new hot glue gun. And I love this because it's cordless. Now, I've only had it for a couple of weeks. So before I actually share it with you guys and give you my opinion of it, I am going to keep working with it because I don't want to say it's the greatest glue gun I've ever had or it's the best glue gun for me until I'm sure that it is. But it is cordless, and right now I am loving it. So now I'm going to take this little sentiment right here and just stick it down. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue, even though that is a sticker. And I am going to take this and just put it right there. And how precious is that? We now have two sweet little bags that we can use as gifts for friends, family, Secret Santa gifts, whatever it is you want to use them for. These are adorable, and they're so quick to make and so inexpensive to make. So I'm going to open this one, and now you can see that I've got my sweet little teas in here, but you could actually put anything in these bags that you want, but I am going for that more relaxed feel with this paper, and there's nothing more relaxing than tea. So I am going to set these two right here so that you guys can see all of this awesome goodness and how sweet are these and how quick are they, guys. And I hope that you will consider making some of these because you will fall in love with the simple elegance of these little tea bags. So guys, I hope that you have liked this project. And if you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys, be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.